So a lot of you guys probably have not heard about this. This is the Binance PC client. But anyways, before I get into the video and what this is about, after talking about the Binance PC client, I will be giving my opinion on Bitcoin. So make sure you watch the entire video if you want to see that. And I am also doing a giveaway for my 10,000 subscriber landmark. I know this is absolutely huge. So actually half of the giveaway is brought to you guys by someone else, a really nice supporter in my community, and I appreciate him so much. I'll leave a link in the description to his Telegram channel if you want to join it. But he is giving away 0.1 Litecoin to 10 people, and I think he might change that number up, maybe more. We'll see. And then I will be giving away 0.5 Litecoin to one person. So all you need to do to answer is like this video. Make sure you're subscribed. I really want to hit 10,000 subscribers, guys. We are so close. And then leave a comment with your Litecoin address and maybe a nice message about what you think in the market. But anyways, let's get right into the video. So the Binance PC client was not really advertised. You guys might have seen the Binance app where you can track different cryptocurrencies on the app and trade them, on the go. Now that was pretty advertised. I heard about that through other people, but I never really heard about the Binance PC client. Now sadly they have not updated it in 2 months. I'm pretty sure this is the latest version. If this is not the latest version, you can probably just Google Binance PC client and you'll find the latest version. But this is a real thing. You can see this is the real Binance website, but you can go ahead and do your own research if you want. So you can download it. Sadly, it's only for Windows right now. And probably they will be adding Mac in the future, but it does bring some really cool benefits compared to just the normal Binance on your browser. So there are a good amount of reasons why you should be using it, and since it is free, I don't really see why not. So let's go ahead and open it up. So you'll be greeted to this page of the markets. You can change between your favorites, which are just coins that you favorite. Binance markets, Bitcoin markets, Ethereum markets, and USD Tether markets. Now all you need to do is double click on a coin that you want to look at, and then you just go ahead and click candlesticks, and then you can look at the chart just like any normal coin. So obviously, this is just like TradingView, this is just like the website, and you're probably thinking, why would I use this over the website? Now, there actually are a few benefits, one of which is that you guys may have experienced some lag on Binance. Maybe whenever a coin is making a really big move, it can be quite laggy as there's so many people on that web page at the same time. So in order to bypass a lot of that lag, you can download the client, which connects directly to their servers. And whenever there's a coin that's going up very fast or something like that, you won't get a lot of the lag that other people would be getting. So you can make trades a lot faster and more accurate. Because I know personally sometimes whenever a coin, like for example Ripple, whenever Ripple was pumping, I could barely load onto the Binance page for Ripple because there are just so many people on it. So this can definitely help you, not get a lot of that lag. And then there are also a few other benefits. Obviously it is a little bit more organized and everything's pretty visually appealing to look at. But then you can also get interval here, which means that you can look at different time periods for a specific coin. So obviously this is really useful if you're a day trader and you're looking at the long-term trend, some short-term trends. It can be really cool to be able to look at all of the different periods at the same time. Something else that you can do on here is you can also compare multiple coins. So say I'm looking at Bitcoin Dark, and then I'm also looking at Lisk, and then I'm also looking at Neo. You can pretty much add a bunch of charts and analyze them all at the same time, and then instead of having to switch over to different tabs, you can just click on it and then instantly trade right down here by just clicking this button for buying and selling, and then doing the same thing as on the website. So there are a few benefits here. I think it's definitely worth downloading if you guys are on Windows. I think this is super cool. Obviously I hope they continue to update it, and hopefully they start to advertise it, because there aren't many people that I've seen using this yet. But anyways, this is very cool. I think you guys should download it. I'll leave the link in the description. But now I'm going to talk about my opinion on Bitcoin and what I think is going to be happening in the next few days. So if we go on TradingView here and look at the Bitcoin chart, we can see a very nice downwards movement. So we did retest this major support around 11,500 3 times, to which we then bounced back up, which was a pretty big move. A lot of people thought here that it might retest 20,000, but then we did end up falling down. Now we are all the way down to $10,000. Now these are Bitfinex prices, which right now are a little bit higher than GDAX prices. GDAX is hovering around 10,000 and dipping right below. So it is very, very volatile right now. Now this is the long-term chart. This is around 1 hour candles. And I just wanted to point out some of the supports that we're going to be seeing. So personally, I expect Bitcoin to drop a little bit more over the next few days. And there are going to be a lot of really big supports that are coming in as Bitcoin does start to drop a little bit. So first off, I'm going to talk to you guys why I think it's going to drop. If we go on the 5-minute candles here, we do see that after this dip, we did retest the 10,000 support quite a few times. So as you can see, we initially tested 10,000 on this first dump. We actually went all the way down to 9,200, which was a very, very large move, to which then the market recovered quite a bit. And then we retested 10,000 once again. It bounced back up. And then we saw this recent dip, to which where it tested 10,000 once again. So this is the third retest, which is making the support very, very weak, which is why I think in the next few days we may see it break this price. Now obviously there is always the chance that it could bounce up, in which what I'm going to say next wouldn't really apply, but I find there's a high chance that it will dip. So over the next few days, if it does dip, I will be shorting it, as I do strongly believe it will hit 8,000 if it does dip. So some major supports that we're going to see is first the initial support here that it keeps hitting, which is at around 9,800. Now there is no real set support at 10,000, as we have broken it quite a few times. So the real support here is in the 9,800, 9,600 range. That's where there's going to be a lot of buyers, and that's why it might take a little bit of time before we really go below that price. Now, in my opinion, the confirmation for this drop would it be if we break 9,500. There are a lot of buy orders at 9,500, and this is a very big support that Bitcoin's going to be hitting, in my opinion, in the next few days. And if we do break 9,500, then I do think we are going to be going down to 8,000, which I believe is going to be a very, very large support, as there are quite a few people, especially some institutional investors, that think it will bounce off of 8,000 before, continuing downwards or doing whatever it does in the future. So I think 8,000 is going to be huge. But 9,500 is the confirmation for this drop down to 8,000. But in between this move from 9,500 to 8,000, I believe we're going to see a support at 9,000, as that is a very big round number. We already see buy orders on GDAX, and then we will see another support at 8,500. Once again, just a round number. We're seeing huge buy orders on GDAX. There is quite a bit of buy orders all the way down to 8,000. But I do think there is a possibility that we will be able to go through those, as there is just so much sell pressure from people who bought higher up on Bitcoin that I really do think it can go down. Now, something else that I've seen that has been very interesting is Ethereum is actually doing very, very well right now. We saw it drop down initially with Bitcoin, but now we just see it continuing to go up, and it is looking very, very strong. Now, something else that's very interesting is if Bitcoin actually does go down to 8,000, as I expect it to do, then the market cap of Bitcoin, which would actually be $130 billion, which, if you guys can see here, is only 20 billion away from Ethereum. Now, that would be the closest it has ever gotten to surpassing Bitcoin. And if we do look at it right now, we actually do see that Ethereum is already quite close to surpassing Bitcoin in its dominance, and it is lower than it was before. So obviously, if we do see the great flippening, the thing that everyone's been talking about in the past, if we do see Ethereum surpass Bitcoin, I do expect that to greatly contribute to another drop. I think that would be huge news if a coin finally went above Bitcoin, a great coin in 2018, and if it continues this growth and if Bitcoin continues to drop, then it would be super interesting to see finally a coin take over Bitcoin. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something about the Binance trading platform and maybe changed your opinion on what's going to happen with Bitcoin. Obviously, it's not for sure that it will drop. It could, of course, just bounce back up. You never know with these crazy markets, but I definitely think it's a food for thought. It's something very interesting. And make sure you guys like and subscribe to join the giveaway. And thank you guys so much for watching.